Yo, YouTube, what is going on? It is your man Manchester United here, and now I'm going to be previewing tomorrow night's Champions League game between Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain. First of all, we'll just go through a bit of the team news. So for Manchester United, Antonio Valencia and Matteo Darmian are not available. Solskjaer reckons they'll be out for the next couple weeks. Also for Manchester United, Victor Lindelof will be a small doubt after missing the Fulham game with a knock. However, he did take part in training today. For PSG, the main ones are Neymar ruled out of both legs with his foot injury. He's expected to be out for about 10 weeks. Edinson Cavani is highly doubtful due to the hip injury he sustained whilst taking the penalty at the weekend. Thomas Meunier is also out with light concussion. Thomas Tuchel has said in his conference that he'll be out for the next week until his next neurological appointment. Marco Verratti is rated doubtful to play. He did play 60 minutes at the weekend, but Tuchel is unsure whether he'll be able to play 2 matches in the space of 3 days. So that is the big main bits of team news coming out from tomorrow's game. Manchester United were obviously training this morning, and their training squad for the match, for the possible squad for the match, consists of, I think it was 23 players, which are De Gea, Romero and Lee Grant are the goalkeepers. The defenders available are Chris Smalling, Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Ashley Young, Diogo Dalot and Marcus Rojo. The midfielders that are available are Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic, Ander Herrera, Scott McTominay, Andreas Pereira and Fred. And then the attackers, there is Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard, Marcus Rashford, Alexis Sanchez, Romelu Lukaku and Anthony Martial. So let's say that's all the team side of it done. So we're going to the form of both teams. So how the form of both teams at the moment? Manchester United, obviously we've won 5 out of our last 6 games. The only blip was during a poor performance in a 2-2 draw against Burnley. PSG, a same sort of run. I think they've won the last 5 out of 6, with a defeat coming against Lyon about 2 weeks ago. They lost 2-1, and then they narrowly won 1-0 against Bordeaux, I believe, at the weekend. And last midweek, they only just scraped through the Coupe de France 11th round, needing extra time to beat Villefranche 3-0. So recent form, Manchester United have got the upper edge. Like Solskjaer was saying in his conference earlier on today, if there's a time for a big game to come for Manchester United, now is the time to do it, because of the form carrying into the game. So no matter what team PSG play, even without Neymar, even without Cavani, Meunier, and if Verratti doesn't play, it will still be a tight game. They're not the French champions for nothing. So it will be quite a tight game. But in my opinion, who should we be playing in that game at Old Trafford? Goalkeeper would definitely has to be David De Gea. He's literally our main man out the back there. In defence, I would personally like to see Dalot at right back, Bailly and Lindelof as centre backs, then Luke Shaw as left back. Then in midfield, the midfield talks for itself. It will be Matic and Herrera holding, with Pogba playing slightly ahead of them. And then for me, the main front three would have to be Martial on the left, Jesse Lingard on the right, and Marcus Rashford causing the defenders problems through the middle. I say good point Solskjaer made about this game. He was going on about how PSG have got all these big names out injured, so the press was saying surely it makes it easier for us. It doesn't necessarily make it easier. We've got to think about it this way. We're so used to seeing the likes of Cavani, Neymar, and Mbappe, for example, constantly starting for PSG. So we would know how to deal with them three. But the fact is, they've got no Neymar now. Cavani's out. There's going to be Mbappe, possibly Di Maria. It's going to be a bit harder to see how they play, because they'll have to change their style of play to suit the players they've got playing. For example, Meunier at right back, he'll probably be replaced by Dani Alves. You know he's not that defensively strong compared to Meunier. But I say Solskjaer speaks the truth, and it will be difficult trying to guess how they play because of the injuries that they've got at the moment. So what do I reckon the game will be? To be honest, I reckon the first 15-20 minutes, I'm going to say we won't be going full guns blazing. We're just going to try and settle into our game, get our rhythm going, and then hopefully use the pace after then of Rashford and Martial and the creativity of Lingard and Pogba to cause havoc for Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, or Kimpembe, whoever plays that centre back for PSG. Obviously, PSG won't be sitting back. They'll be obviously trying to get the away goal to give them an advantage for the second leg on the 6th of March, I believe. So, but nevertheless, it will be a tight game. And if I had to go for a score prediction, I'm going to go optimistic, and I'm going to say a 2-1 Manchester United win. Nevertheless, it is going to be a tight game. There will be quite a few tactical fouls going on, especially with Matic and Herrera holding. Then if Verratti plays, he's a bit of a dirty-minded player. He'll just stop our rhythm of play. So I'm going to say a 2-1 Man United win, hopefully, with goal scorers would be Pogba, Rashford for Manchester United, and then Mbappe for PSG. So, just to clarify everything that I said in this video, Manchester United are without Valencia Darmian, PSG are without Neymar, Cavani and Meunier, Verratti could play, and Lindelof is slightly doubtful. So I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester United win. Make sure we like, comment, share and subscribe, guys. You guys have been absolutely bloody amazing since I got this new channel. And remember, if you want to take part, to have any suggestions for this channel, get in touch with me. My Snapchat is Manchester-United. My email address for it will be manchesterunited1994@gmail.com. Or if you want to get hold of me on Twitter, my DMs are open. It is mattclark155. And then hopefully on Wednesday, I'll get my review done in the afternoon. That should be out on Wednesday afternoon. So guys, until then, thanks for everything. You've been awesome. Peace.